Hello, I'm the official Tracy Ricks. And today I just want to talk to you about your life. I want to talk to you about the significance of your life. But first, I want you to like this channel, then I want you to subscribe to it, and then I want you to click on that notification bell so that you can become notified when I upload my new videos. But yes, I want to talk to you about your life. And I was really thinking earlier today, I was having a moment as far as talking to God about my life and my life's assignment. And I really have a strong passion to help people to become the best version of themselves, and especially women, especially us women. And I was thinking about the challenges that I've had to overcome in my life, and that I thank God that I was able to grow through it. But I thought about how many women, so many women that's suffering, that's believers. And I was like, God, what is going on? And one of the things that came to my mind, and I know it had to be from him because it wasn't one of my thoughts, was the fact that, you know, a lot of times we're just not aware, of what to do. We're not aware enough to know that we are a threat to the enemy, and that everything is not the devil. That's not one of those kind of messages, and I'm not glorifying him, but we're not aware of how serious it is. I'll put it that way. I remember back when I was having a lot of challenges as far as my thoughts, thinking that I wasn't good enough or I wasn't qualified, or that, when I had my children, that I was sentenced to motherhood. These were thoughts that were coming from the enemy, but I thought they were my thoughts. I didn't know anything about toxic thoughts, and I wasn't aware that God gave me the power to change my thoughts. I wasn't aware that I really wasn't. I learned later on that when the Bible told us to be transformed, he said by the renewing of our mind, that it was something that we had to do, because I thought that when I gave my life to God, that was it. I thought that automatically everything was going to just change, and it didn't happen. And so I was really not at a good place as far as, my life. I didn't like the way things were going, and I felt like, I was stuck. And I tried to make it seem like it was okay, but I learned later that I was just covering things up for myself. And we know that when you hide things, you're not willing to confront things, you can't conquer them. And let me say it this way: anything we're not willing to confront, we cannot conquer it. And I became passionate about mind renewal. I searched and I paid a lot of money to learn about the mind and personal development. And I'm very passionate about that. And let me say this to the believer, the child of God, the woman of God, that yes, when we give our life to God, that our spirit man become alive. But we are a spirit. We have a soul that lives inside this body. But our soul consists of our mind, our will, our intellect, our feelings are all caught, right there in that soulish realm. And so we can love God, but still, have emotions that causes us not to live our best life. We can have thoughts that's causing us not to be able to, grow in God. I just know that where I was, I don't want anyone to have to live like that. That's a child of God. If I can do anything to help them. Now, notice I said if I can, because life is choice driven. So if you're listening to this video and you know that you're not where you want to be in life, then you have a choice, just like I had a choice. I decided I was going to let somebody help me. I wanted help. And I'm saying all of that to say this: I want to help you with your life, that your life can look more like you want it to look. I want you to have the life that God predestined for you to have. And what do you mean predestined? The Bible talks about in Ephesians 2:10 in the Amplified, he says he prearranged and made ready for us to live the good life. Not saying that there won't be obstacles and challenges that come up, but we should be experiencing the good life, the Zoe type of life that God meant for us to have because of what Jesus did in this earth realm. He said it's finished. So he prearranged and made ready for us to live the good life. And once again, I'm not saying it won't be challenges, but I'm explaining this to you so that you can hear this. And I pray the eyes of your understanding will be enlightened. It'll become clear to you that you're not stuck anywhere. You don't have to just settle for where you are in life. You can let someone help you. I want to help you. I have a boot camp I'm talking about. It's life changing. And I'm not saying it because God, gave me the vision for this or the idea for this, but because of the fact I've seen women transform from depression to, taking life just by force. I'm talking about going from burnout to blazing with enthusiasm. I'm talking about from stuck to unstoppable. And I want to help you. So the boot camp that I have coming up, we're starting in April, the first Monday in April. It's, when I say it's just amazing. I don't even know what other word to use to describe it. 8 weeks of just intense healing for women, and to take you once again from stuck to unstoppable, from burnout to blazing with enthusiasm. And this is not just a slogan or a cliche, but tears fill my eyes when I see the women who have gone through the boot camp and the transformation is taking place. I'm talking about rapid radical results. And I want you to let me help you. So I'm compelling you to connect with me, just to know that you're not alone. Seeking help is not a sign of strength, but a sign of weakness. And I want to be here for you. So I'm encouraging you to let me help you to walk in the blessings of God concerning your life, the Zoe life, the God kind of life that he has for you. And my heart go out to grieving people. There are a lot of people who are grieving, women of God that's grieving because they don't understand that God have a better purpose and a plan. He said that your days were already fashioned. And I want you to let me help you, to reach that point in your life, to get to that point where you can say, this is what God have for me. It's the Lord's doing, and you'll be able to say it's marvelous in your eyes, and those around you will see it. So I'm just compelling you to come into the boot camp. I also have a women empowerment club that's like none other, that we meet twice a month. Everything is online, you guys. It's so convenient. It's so, encouraging, empowering. You need a community. We all need a community. Community is vital for our growth. Iron sharpens iron. But I want you to know you're not stuck anywhere. Once again, whether you think you can do it or think you can't, you are right. But I'm here for you. But most of all, God is here for you. And girl, I got you. Me and God, we got you. So click on that link if you want a free consultation, more information on the boot camp and the empowerment club. And I just want you to know that God loves you very, very much. And His place His hands on you for something special. And it's bigger than big and greater than great. So let's be great together. And this is coming from my heart. So don't forget to like this channel, subscribe, and then click on that notification bell so that you can become notified when I upload my new videos.